to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today I did a review and demo of the new James Charles and Morphe palette. This is the look that I came up with. So if you guys would like to see this look, then please just keep on watching. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to my channel down below and hit the bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload new content. Thank you guys so much for almost 800 subscribers. I'm super grateful and thankful. So let's get into this tutorial. So just to get started, I'm just going to be putting a little bit of the Too Faced primer on the back of my hand, like so. Taking this flat Morphe brush that I got. This is from my Sculpt and Define set that everybody usually sees me use on my channel. So I'm just going to begin patting the primer all over my lid. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. We are almost at 800 subscribers and I'm super excited to see where my channel goes within the next year into 2019. If you guys have any video suggestions, please feel free to leave me comments in the description box. I will be trying to get as much content as I can out to you guys. I know everybody constantly, like I said before, sends me messages, asks me all the time about videos, and I promise if you request the video and I am fully comfortable with it, I will do it. Or if I tell you I'll do it, I will not tell somebody that I'm going to do something and not do it. I just don't roll that way. Oh, and by the way, also, if you're wondering, like my foundation, my concealer routine is, I can link that video down below if you would like to see that. I just don't feel the need to show the same thing 100 times because most of you guys that have been here on my channel know my foundation concealer routine and everything. So if you want to check it out, I do have other videos on my channel that you can watch. And I also have a brow routine and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you're interested, go feel free and check that out. So now that the lids are primed, I know a lot of people have been asking me why I don't set my primer or my concealer, and the reason being is whenever you're working with like a bunch of pigment and stuff, you don't really want to set that because it's going to take away from that pigmentation in the eyeshadow. Just a quick disclaimer for people that I know have been bashing James Charles on his palette and everything. I have to say I have not had any issues. Same thing goes for Jaclyn Hill, because I know a lot of people constantly complain about the formulas and stuff like that. I think a lot of things just go unnoticed in the beauty community as a whole. I mean, I haven't worked in like making my own makeup brand and stuff. I pray that I get there, but I just feel like sometimes people or just influencers are bashing like brands and stuff like that, and they don't even know what they're talking about. Like, some people don't understand that like it's super hard to articulate formulas and science and stuff like that, and there are things that go wrong when you're making something. It's kind of like cooking. Like, you can, you know, you can burn something. Like, it's the same thing with makeup. Like, you're still formulating products and stuff like that. So I just want to throw out there, like, people that get bashed all the time, like, I feel super sorry, because there's not one time that like I watch a YouTube video and I put like a nasty comment, because one, I wouldn't want somebody to do that if I had a brand one day. So if I do have a brand one day, please don't leave me nasty comments about the formula that I have no responsibility for, because I just feel like that's super disrespectful and rude. They don't even know, like, and I'm not trying to like go on a rant. I'm just saying, like, I've seen that so much lately, and I feel for those influencers that work really hard to put out great quality makeup, and something goes wrong with like the factory part of it and they get bashed for it. So today I'm going to be going in with this red shade. This is You're Kidding. This seems to be one of the most played with pigments in the palette. So, and I'm just taking an Urban Decay Naked brush. You can see I've already used it. So my best advice, and I'm not like a makeup expert or anything, I just am going to tell you what works best for me. Whenever you're going in with a super pigmented eyeshadow, first of all, let's put setting powder underneath my eyes before I totally ruin my face makeup. I'm just going to start by taking the shadow, and I'm going to kind of pack it right in here, and it's going to look sloppy at first, but I promise we'll fix it. So I'm just going to go in like towards my eye, but not go too far, and then just keep on working with it in the crease. And I know it looks super harsh, but I'm gonna fix it. Like, don't worry about it. Then you're gonna take another brush, a fluffier brush. This one is also from my Sculpt and Define set. It kind of looks like the E27, I believe. And you're just gonna start by buffing out those edges. And I think I'm gonna do like a mixture of reds and greens just because I'm feeling super festive. If you haven't been able to tell already, super festive. And just keep on blending shadow. Remember to leave a little bit of space for your brow highlight as well. So see, that's kind of what it looks like. And if you've been on my channel with my journey for a super long time, you know that I always go back and stamp that to clean it up, and I will do that with some setting powder. So now I'm just going to be taking this shade Social Blade in the palette. It's this one right here. Kind of reminds me of the Grinch. I'm going to be taking a Morphe M443. And then with this shade, I'm just going to start packing it right below that red shade. Probably will end up cutting the crease as well. Just kind of see where this look goes. So I'm just going to kind of pack the green over the lid, but I'm going to start by blending out the outer edges where the red and the green meet. And I'm just going to speed up the footage and do the same thing to the other eye. We're just going to take some of the dark green shade right here. This is Cape Cod, and I'm going to thinning up this crease. This is going to give it more dimension, just like that. I don't know yet if I want to do a shimmer lid or what. Okay, and we kind of lost that red just a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of go and further define that red on the outer part. So now I'm just going to be cutting my crease. I'm just going in with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm going to cut my crease for the shimmer shade that we're going to apply. So we're only going to cut the crease about halfway, and then we will take another shade and we will smoke that out to where you can't see it. Okay, so then I'm just going to be going back in with that Morphe M433. Take a little bit of the black shade from his palette, and this shade is called Benny, by the way. And you just want to kind of blend this into like an outer V shape. I think I'm going to go in with this shade called So Good, and I'm going to pop that on my lid. And I know a lot of people say, like, there's a bunch of controversy if you should use your finger or use a brush, and I feel that I get way more shimmer aspect from the eyeshadow whenever you use your finger. Whenever you use a brush, I don't feel like the pigment sticks as well. Underneath the brow, I'm just going to be taking the shade Ring Light. And then to clean up those edges, we're just going to be taking a little bit of setting powder. And I'm just going to stamp where I want that eyeshadow to stop. So we're going to kind of like bake it off, if you will. Just going to be taking a small pencil brush. I'm going to take that dark green shade that we used, and I'm just going to pop this on my lower lash line. Then I'm just going to be taking that same brush and using the lighter green shade, and I'm just going to go over that. And I'm only going halfway in because it makes the eyes look way smaller when you go all the way in. I mean, sometimes I do like either or, but I just want to go halfway in the center, not all the way today. So now we're going to dust away all of the bake. No fallout. And then now I'm just going to tight line my upper lash line. I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay Skinny. You can really use any brand of eyeliner you want. I just feel like this one is super black. And I'm not going to be doing a winged liner today, just because the lashes that we're going to be using are super dramatic. So I'm just going to be going in with the Dodo lashes, and these are in the style D309. As I'm putting lash glue on my lashes, I just want to say, if you're watching this video and you're new and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please feel free to join my YouTube family. We are almost at 800 subscribers, and I know to other people that doesn't seem like a lot, but everybody that's at 1 million had to start out at 800 too. So we all start out at the same place and grow at our own pace. And I just think it's really important to stay a family and to keep that support, gratefulness going, because I think a lot of people are just very ungrateful in this world, and we don't need any more of that. We need to be more grateful. It's the holidays, so everybody just needs to be in a great mood because it is the holiday season and there's lights and there's love and everybody just needs to be happy. There's some dramatic eyelashes. Antonio Garza was not kidding. And by the way, these are my first pair of, I'm just going in with my Dior Show mascara, and I'm just going to be kind of mixing my false lashes and my real ones. And I don't want to put a lot of mascara on these lashes because I don't want to ruin them. Okay, and I think that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Hit the bell notification button so you get notified every time I upload new content. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.